It's one of the most indelible and surreal images of Colombia's internal conflict. An army tank entering its own Palace of Justice, home of the country's Supreme Court. It happened on November 6, 1985, when armed M19 rebels stormed the building. They took judges and workers hostage, demanding to put President Belisario Betancourt on trial for allegedly botching a peace process. The government refused to negotiate, and the military retaliated brutally.
It was a mistake on our part. We thought that after an attempt by the military to act for a few hours, the president would have taken control of the situation and negotiate. It didn't happen.
28 hours later, 100 people were dead, 12 of them justices. Another dozen disappeared and were tortured. There are many versions about what happened here 30 years ago, but nobody has been able to completely expose the truth. Some evidence shows that drug lord Pablo Escobar could have been behind the attack to destroy thousands of official records against him, while others say that the military itself had an interest in getting rid of the country's highest court. Alejandra Rodriguez was a month old when her father disappeared. He was filmed leaving the building alive, escorted by soldiers, but was never to be seen again.
30 years later, we are certain the military has a lot of power and control over the state. If we don't know the truth yet, and if we are still searching for truth and justice, it's because they tampered with evidence, making a full reconstruction of events impossible.
Last year, the Inter-American Court of Human Rights found Colombia responsible for grave violations in the siege and asked the government to issue a public apology, which has now arrived.
I
want to express to the fathers, mothers, spouses, permanent partners, to the children, the siblings of the victims, that we deeply regret what happened to your relatives.
But for the families of the victims, the full truth needs to be unearthed. A necessary step for a country still struggling to reconcile with its violent past. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.